Welcome to Let's Play Solitaire, and thanks for joining us. Today, we are going to be tackling a random game, and as always, I will do my best to try to explain my thinking process in tackling this problem. And as always, if you want more tips in addition to this, I would highly recommend checking out some of these videos if you have not already. Let's go ahead and get started here. First things first, I like to go for the columns. That's these right here. It looks like we have another move, so we'll just move the 10 over there, and we can move the ace. So, oh, nice choice here. We got two sixes. We don't know which one we're going to choose yet. Generally speaking, the one that opens up a column is more than likely the one I would go with. If none of them open up a column, I will punt that decision till later, or hold it till later. So let's try the 6. That gets us nowhere. Let's try the 6 of clubs. That gets us nowhere, but there is a 4 under that, and something to consider, because if we have a red 5, we may want to play this angle here. So we may... I would probably go with this one right here if I'm faced with a decision, because we already have a black queen right here. All right, next thing's next. We go to the draw pile. We happen to have an insurance card. That's very good. That's this 10. We're not going to play it until later. We're going to save it because that's going to give us more looks. There's 24 cards here, and there's 21 cards behind this 10. We'd like to have some more looks because they're only showing 1 per 3 cards. So we'll see what else is out here. We may consider playing this ace. I'm going to hold off on that and just see what's in the back. We will play this ace. And, yeah, that's all we're going to play there. We're going to come back, and I think we're going to see what's behind this ace. Let's see, the 2 of spades we can play. And it looks like that is it there. So we're going to come back this time, and we are going to play that ace of clubs. And now, of course, we can play the 3 of spades as well. And not seeing any high value cards that we would like to get out here. Ideally, I think we're searching for that red 5, I believe. I don't see that here. We can move this 10 for now. So let's go back again. The 2 o'clock. Oh no, we don't want to move the 10. That was a mistake. If there's a 10 in the front of the draw pile, a black 10 that is, and a 10 in the back of the draw pile, you almost always want to play the one in the front. So sorry about that. I apologize. I will take that move back. Okay. Now our focus, I think, needs to be on trying to figure out how to open up one of these columns so we can move some kings around and, do some stuff. It's going to be a little tricky here, but again, we have this move. We haven't used it yet. And looks like there is another move here. This 2 of diamonds can go up. Well, maybe. We have to move... This king's kind of a bottleneck here unless we open up a column. We're going to have to figure out a way to get this king down if we can. So let's just see what we have here. And it looks like we don't really have a lot of options here. So let's go back here. One option potentially would be to drop this jack down, but if I remember correctly, the jack of hearts came from like right over here, so maybe that's not the best option. But again, we could drop this jack down if we had if we pull this 6 here, and then we have that queen, so that's another option as well. Again, not seeing a 5. Oh no, we have the play. I didn't even think this through here. We have a play right here. I totally missed it. I apologize. That 4 of spades can go up top. I want to play it with a 5 of spades and then move the 6 of spades up as well, I think. Yeah. Well, no, you know what? I don't need to play the 5 of spades up because I can do that at a later time. The 6 of spades can still move over here. So what we're going to do is move the 6 of clubs over here. And then the 4 of spades can go up. Now we can move this 9 of spades over. That's a great card, the Queen of Hearts. Because we have two jacks, a jack of spades and jack of clubs, two blackjacks it is. And we can move either one of those over. We don't know which one is the best move yet, but we will in just a minute here. So that leads to a dead end. So no go on that one. Let's try this jack right here. And that allows us to open up this column. So that may be a good move there. That's good. That allows us to open up this column. And more importantly, this 9 of hearts will go under this jack of hearts once we play the 10, that black 10 that's in the front of the draw pile up top. So that's going to open up this column as well. So that's good. And what's also good here is we can move this 5. This is good in multiple respects because now we can pull this 4 down right here. We can move the 2 of diamonds up, I believe. But you have to be a little careful with which cards you pull out of the draw pile because it changes how it resets, although we have the free move at the front. So we're just going to play everything and then we'll try to use our free move later on. So yeah, now we just kind of need to find a 2 of clubs and then we'll get these piles going here. But let's see what else is there. No. Oh, wait here. I think, yeah, you know what? I do want to play this 5 of spades. I do want to play this 5 of spades. Yeah, I want to play this 5 of spades. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back. And we're going to figure out, let's see. So we played this right here. We're only going to play one card from the draw pile. And that way the 5 of spades should show up next time. So we'll play the same sequence there. Okay. And, oh boy. That's tempting. You know what? I'm going to take this 5 move right here. I'm going to move this 5 of hearts over. And we're not going to play the spade. Because, again, our goal here is to try to open up some stuff here. But we're only going to play, I believe, this one card right here, the 4 of clubs. That way, the 5 of spades will go up top next time around. So, 5 of spades should show, and then we're going to play that. We can play this 4, and that's good because we're going to open up this column right here. That's a good card. We can open up this column. And we're running into a little bit of a problem here. We've got all these queens, and we haven't managed to open up a single column that we can put a king in. That's something we're going to have to address at some point, but not yet. I would be cautious about putting this 3 down. I'm not even going to put it down because there's no heart, ace of hearts yet. And we have the 10 of spades up front. So going through again, here's the 5 of spades. We're going to see if there's any moves behind that first. So there is an 8 and a 7 behind there. What we're going to do here is we're just going to play the 5 of spades. And the reason we're not playing this 2 of diamonds is because we want this 8 of diamonds to be the next card we play. So we can put it here, and then we can put the 7 of clubs. And potentially, if we find a red 6, we can move this 5 underneath here, and then we can move some of our kings down. That's the thought process anyway. Yeah, because there's a king right there we'd like to move. We can also move this jack next time around as well. And there's another 8 here, but again, like I said earlier, I prefer to play if there's 2 cards of the same color and number, I prefer to play the one earlier in the draw pile because it just gives you more maneuvering room. So let's go back again. We're going to play this 8, and we're not going to play the 2 of diamonds yet because we want to play the 7 of clubs next time around. We can, of course, play this jack. And let's just see what else we have here. Yep, okay, we'll go through again. And now we're going to play all these cards, I believe, in sequence. So we're going to play the 7 of clubs, 2 of diamonds. So we played 2 cards so far. It's something to keep in mind. And let's go through again. This 3 is going to be the next card that drops. And then we can also play the 6 of hearts as well, which is very good because that'll allow us to move this 5 of clubs over here and underneath the 6 of hearts. So the next time around, we're going to go all the way to where the 3 of diamonds is. right there. Going to play that, and going to play the 6 of hearts, and then we'll play the 5 of clubs right there. Now we've got the king we wanted, and we got to just keep creating space. Ideally, we'd like to take this queen over, but we'll see what's under there. 6 of diamonds is not a horrible card if we can get this 4 of diamonds out, because then we can put 5 of diamonds up and then 6 of diamonds up. So let's see if we can maneuver that way. Now this 10 is in play because there's 2 red jacks, so it doesn't matter which 10 we play. We can play both of them. And we can open up the 9. But again, the question is, can we get... Let's see, can we go back one there? Can we get the 6 of diamonds out? So the 4 diamonds would require us to move 2 cards. And we only can move 1 of these cards, so we may have to go back a few moves. Let's see what's underneath that. There is an 8 of spades. So it appears our best option here is going to be to go back. And that 4 of diamonds angle is not going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this queen over here, so we still have space to drop some more kings and potentially open some stuff up. We can, of course, play this 10 now because there's 2 jacks out there. Now we can play this king as well, and we can play this 8. Now what we need to find is a red 10 or another red 10 so we can move this 9. I don't know. It's probably in here. I'm trying to remember where it was. Here we've dropped the 6. We may, you know what? I think I'm going to take all these moves back because we want to play that early card out of the front of the draw pile. We want to play this 2 of clubs. I think that's more important and getting this king out of there. So I'm going to take all those moves back. I apologize. And what we're going to do is scroll to the front again. And I think we're going to play, let's see. We can't move the 7 of spades. That's the card I'd like to be able to move. I think we're going to have to play all of these. I think the 2 of clubs, because the 2 of clubs is very important. So we have to move all 3 of these. That's not good because what it does is it affects, it doesn't change the draw pile composition. But we're going to see if we can make something work here. It's going to play the 10. Going to play the king. And then we have the open slot still, so we can move this over. But we really need to free up the 4. But unfortunately, if we free up the 4, I'm trying to think here. If we free up this 4 of diamonds, we're not going to be able to get to the 2 of clubs. We want to get to the 2 of clubs. But I'm going to try this angle, freeing up the 4 diamonds first, and then I'm going to undo if that doesn't work, just to see if there's anything out there. So, okay. We will just, we're not going to drop this. I think we have to drop this 3 here. We'll drop that. We'll drop the king. We'll drop the 8. And then we'll move the queen over. And now the 4 of diamonds should appear as the first card. You're going to play that. We can, oh no, this works. This angle works. So we're going to go with this. Because now we can drop the 7. And we can move the deuce of clubs. And now the question basically is, can we work some combination of diamonds and spades up top so that we can open up this column right here with a 7 of diamonds? If we can do that, we've got it solved. So what I mean by that is we're going to start moving the diamonds up. 5 of diamonds, 6 of diamonds. And we'd like to move up the 6 of spades. If you'll see, there's 2 cards here. And if you look at this for just a minute, you can probably figure out what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take the 5 of hearts and move it over. That allows us to move the 6 of spades up. We can move the 7 of spades up. We can also move the 8 of spades up. And now we can move the 7 of diamonds, but you've probably already seen that. So move that up top there. That's a great card. 10 of hearts we can move over here and open up a column. We can also move the 9 of clubs over. This is a tricky card, but fortunately, we only need to play 2 combos. We're playing diamonds and spades. We're not playing clubs up top. So we're going to leave this club down here. We're going to move this 2 underneath the club. And there's the card we want, the 9 of diamonds. That means we have solved it. So, hopefully this helps out in terms of looking at different techniques for different situations. And as always, I am signing out. I would like to thank you for watching and wish you good luck.